Welcome back, guys. I would like to appreciate you that you're watching my video. In this video we are going to discuss aggregate function, what exactly it is, where do we use, and what kind of aggregate function we have, and where we can utilize this information here in our coming interview or as per our requirements. So as said, aggregate function, basically what exactly it do, it calculate a set of result. Basically, if you are performing some, then it will give a aggregate sum of that particular column. Let's say I have written here, select some salary from this particular employee table. So in this it will provide the sum of the salary from this employee table. It will give this thing. So sum of salary from this, average of age from student. Let's say I want count of order from order table, max of score. Let's say in there any kind of rating, let's say you are dealing with comparing data, then you can use that thing, maximum. So, and a part of that we have interview questions on aggregate function. We will discuss on the SQL part, and a part of that I have this question, practice question for you. I'll discussing in this MS SQL part. So I hope till now it is clear what exactly aggregate function is and where do we use that. It returns single summarized value. In short, it give a aggregated value, average of a particular column, count of a particular column, max of everything, every column. As per our requirement we do. Now the question we have, what is aggregate function in the database? We have discussed that. List of the common aggregate function we have. I have already mentioned as sum, average, count, min, max. I have missed that minimum. It is min. I will show you in this video only. Explain the sum function in SQL, average function, count function, what is the purpose of min and max aggregate function. So basically it will give you the maximum value. If you are using max function, it will give you the minimum value of from a particular table if you are using min function. What is the difference between having and where clause when we use with the aggregate function? Let's say in earlier videos I have told you the aggregate in the aggregate functions filtration we want having clause, okay, and a part of that in the simple filtration of any data. Let's say I want a salary where the name like, but I can't do the sum of salary where name salary like. I will tell you in this video only with the help of the example. And this thing, it is your practice question. This SQL file I will be providing the link basically to a Google Drive link, so you can figure it out and you will do. And a part of that I have a question for you. You have to figure it out which query gives the correct result. In for this particular question it will be discussed at the last. Okay, so just get started. I'm just removing this thing first, so we can we can have ample space here. Okay, great. So we have space here. So I'm just selecting my sample DB and taking let's say what we have, employee table. I'm just writing select star from this. So I have a tip here for you. If you know where you are going, if you know the basically which table you are going to work, so first of all write select star from table name, because whenever you are selecting a particular column, so it will start giving you suggestion which column it basically contains. Let's say I want only salary. If I write only, then it will give salary column. If I want employee ID and I don't know particular what exactly name is and I'm not familiar with this particular table. If I am writing imp, then it has started giving in the drop down as a suggestion employee ID, employees, which column you want. I want employee ID, then first name, then last name. Great. and if I run this particular, then we have this thing. Let's say apply this thing on but in this query also. I'm just copying it, pasting, and I want sum of the salary, and syntax will be like this. Sum of salary. So what I have written here, it will give a summarized value, return a single summarized value. So you can understand if I run this, what it has given. It has given a sum of whole salary of the whole employee. Let's say I want I'm giving alias age function. Okay, so basically what I'm doing, I'm just giving alias for age function. Let's say I want average of the salary. Great, it will give the average. Now coming with this question, explain the purpose of min and max. Here, let's say I want to find which person is getting less salary, and what is the minimum salary we are paying in our company, and what is the maximum salary we are paying. So it is a basic, it is just a hypothetical question, but in real world I am giving example. In my current organization, there is a vendor who pays ample amount to us, and there are less vendors who are not paying enough on a monthly basis. So where we have a vendor file, we figure it out who has paid the maximum, who has paid the less. So we found we can use this min and max function, aggregate function here, so we can figure it out what exactly our scenario is saying. So I'm using here min of salary, min. So it will give the, let's say minimum salary we are paying 52,800, and the maximum salary how much we are paying, max. Okay, great. I hope you understood. You can do it is just a simple thing you are I'm just performing here. So now the coming on the next question we had, having clause where aggregate function. Okay, great. So I'm taking back this thing. I want max of salary. Let's say I'm using here sum of salary. Okay, just pause video and think whether this query will run or not. I hope you have understood. The basically it won't run, it will give the aggregate functions error. Let's see, and group by one, the same aggregate function and group by. Whenever we are putting any column in aggregate function, we should use group by. So I am using group by here. So just going forward, we are using group by here. So I am here using group by, and in group by whatever column we have selected, we have to put it here. We will discuss in some coming videos. So I have pasted all the columns here, and if I run this, we will get the result. So you have to keep in mind when you are using or performing any aggregate function, sum, average, min, max, whatever you are using, you have to provide the group by function also, otherwise you won't get the result. So now coming this question, you have to calculate, you have to give the a query, or query you can write it by own, by figure it out this thing. Otherwise you have to just guess which query will give or satisfy this question. Basically what it is asking, it is asking the total salary is greater than 10,000 where the first name contains A, and you have to select these columns. So you have to figure out which query will give the exact result, and you can use that HCM.employee table for your reference. So it is all about for this video. I hope you have understood what exactly aggregate function is, where we do use, how can we elaborate, and some basic uh, understanding of this. And a part of the interview questions are the most crucial for this. These are the questions where I have collected from our some my colleagues, are part of that my friends. And last, this is a practice question you have to do. The sample db I have we have, and all the things are available. I have to find the total salary expenditure for the company. So basically total how much a company is paying. So some will work here, and the next will discuss in the coming videos, next videos basically. So I hope you enjoyed this session. Have a good day ahead. Thank you so much and keep learning. Bye bye.